What a joy to see you all. I'm so excited. So let me share my screen with you at this point. All right, we are experiencing the Village and Howard Spring Meditation Series, Hope, Joy, and Positivity. And it's with me, Fran Dummett. A friend of mine, Joyce Wyckoff, an artist, a blogger, author, created this wonderful painting just for you. So we're celebrating art and music with this particular session that we're doing. Again, the Village in Howard has some great activities going on in April. If you want to modify your home to stay there, or if you want to get help from professionals, we do have a show on Wednesday mornings to do that. Well, take a deep breath in and out and smile, as Thich Nhat Hanh says. We are going to be talking about a lot of joyful things this time, how to find joy. Prevention Magazine had some really great information on it. We're going to have an amazing art meditation from the National Gallery of Art. Our friends Malt Martin and a flutist, Jobina Diaz, will be playing the music, candle, and then we're going to have a bonus feature at the end if you'd like to stay on a little bit. The meditation that we're going to be doing is based and inspired by Jon Kabat-Zinn, who was born in 1944, was a scientist, writer, meditation teacher, got his PhD at MIT in molecular biology. He started a theory in 1979, it's very famous, called mindfulness-based stress reduction, known as MBSR. It copes with stress, pain, and illness. It's offered in medical centers and hospitals. He studied with Thich Nhat Hanh and Sigun San and founded the Insight Meditation Society. He does mindful yoga also. Now, I want you to think about during our meditation, or now, how do you find joy in everyday life? You know, there is a difference in happiness versus joy, right? Happiness brings in a burst of intense pleasure, but joyfulness is stronger. It's a longer term state resulting in inner peace and contentment. So we're looking for that joy in our life. Happiness and joy, they can help predict lower heart rate and blood pressure, helps with a stronger immune system. Happiness and joy, if you have more of it, you'll have more positive emotions and fewer illnesses and fewer minor aches and pains, and theoretically a longer lifespan. Now, the article by Nicole Natale in Prevention Magazine talks about how to find joy in everyday life. The first one is look for meaning. For example, 2020, 21, 22, it's been difficult, right, with the global pandemic, and it's hard to find something meaningful. But maybe you found out that, hey, you've been spending more time with your family, and you don't have to spend 5 days a week traveling back and forth to work with it. You can do something different. So maybe you can find something positive out of that. Or thinking about the small picture. You are on Facebook and Instagram, and you see your college friend married a banker, and he's made so much money in this big house, and you think, and you're comparing. Well, no, maybe all those things do not create joy. So try to think small picture. What creates joy in your life's small picture? And maybe you have so many things to do, you have a hard time getting them organized. So don't spin out. Maybe make lists, little tiny lists. You notice this one? That's me. I make lists every single day, taking a break attend a meeting, go to lunch. I even put wash your hair, eat your lunch, all that stuff. Find joy in those little things that you finish and do, right? And make room for your passion. You know, I enjoy making these meditations and finding music and doing it. And I just love it. And I enjoy gardening and I enjoy music. So make room for that and give time for that. Maybe set a goal outside your comfort zone. Maybe I should try to run a half marathon. No, maybe a quarter marathon. Maybe that'd be something. And be in the present moment. Don't think about the past and all the things that were going on. What causes you instant, so you're feeling good at this point in time? What do you feel passionate about in the here and the now? Maybe it's reading a book to your little grandchild, something like that. That gives you joy. Confront your past. You know, negative emotions and experiences really cause barriers to joy. So give yourself permission to do and get past those, maybe a therapist or a counselor. And that can help you by healing the past, evolving and thriving. You can find joy in your life again. And many of you volunteer. You know, you've heard the statement, it's better to give than receive. I like this person, Annalisa Smithson. She's an animal assisted therapy therapist. And I thought, oh, that's kind of sweet. So an act of kindness leads to higher levels of psychological well-being and positive emotions. And as many of you do already, reconnect with nature. That always gives a positive. Yes. Now, just to make you feel a little positive. So how do you feel after that one? Isn't that great? I like this quote: the most beautiful things in the world cannot be seen or even touched. They must be felt with the heart. And that's by Helen Keller. Some other things to help to find joy is choose your authenticity. You know, you don't be wrapped up in that Facebook image of yourself or Instagram image of yourself. Find what's truly you want to be. And then we used to do laughing meditations. So make opportunities for laughter. You feel very good after a big laugh. And then for me, the most important one in this whole list is this last one. Seek positive people. Surround them with them. Your soul is attracted to people the same way flowers are attracted to the sun. Surround yourself only with those who want to see you grow. Surround yourself with people who make you hungry for life, touch your heart, and nourish your soul. I think that's an important one to help be joyful. So right now, let us begin our practice of relaxation. Settle your body into a comfortable position. Release your shoulders away from your ears. Unclench your jaw. Drop your tongue from the roof of your mouth. And we're going to be listening to and seeing beautiful pictures from the National Gallery of Art meditation series. So bear with me. while I start you on this.
Let's take 5 minutes to soak up the serenity of Gallen-Killela's Lake Caterly. So starting by bringing all of your awareness to your hands, noticing their shape, the shape of your fingers and your fingernails, and seeing the light falling on your hands, areas of shadow, perhaps between your fingers, and the different shades and tones of your skin, the contours and the veins beneath, exploring the knuckles. What shapes or patterns do you see there? Zooming into the networks of fine lines on the backs of your hands, and turning them over to explore your palm lines. Not thinking, just looking with curiosity and wonder. And then bringing this sense of wonder to the painting. Imagine standing at the lake's edge, perhaps enjoying the company of someone you love, someone who brings an uncomplicated sense of joy and lightness, a person, a pet, or a benevolent being. Bringing to mind their presence and having a sense of the sand under your feet as you listen to the lapping of the water and the sound of birds. Breathing together, following the rise and fall of your breath as you take slow breaths and take in this scene together. Zigzagging back through the scene, following the bold lines of the silvery wake as if a boat has just skimmed by. Taking in the rolling clouds, shape-shifting in the breeze, the looming distant hills, the dark brooding island, mysterious and eerie, with its wood of conifers, their reflections ruffled by the waves. And gazing at the surface of the water with its gentle undulations, exploring the crisscross of ripples and waves, seeing the water's shimmering colours, silvery blues, bright and darker blues, greys and greens, and its glistening sparkle. Seeing the weave of the canvas and the paint dragged over it, and even the direction of the paintbrush. And having nothing to do in this moment but enjoy the reflection of the clouds in the water. Noticing any thoughts that arise. Then following your breath, placing a hand on your belly and feeling it rise and fall as you breathe in and out, as you listen to the sounds of the lake. And as you rest here, imagining the lake on other days, still days when the lake is calm and polished like a mirror, or choppy and grey, whipped up by the wind and rain. At sunset, the water's suffused with red and orange, and at night when the moon and the trees are reflected in its dark waters. Or frozen in winter, the fish still deep below. And as you sit here following your breath and that rise and fall of your belly, picture bringing the lake inside of you so that you become one with it, carrying that calm blue serenity within you. We can think of this painting as we go about our everyday lives, Whether the day is calm or stormy for us, we can notice our fleeting thoughts and feelings, impulses and reactions, our changing energy, while carrying a sense of a reservoir of calm within us, like the depths of the lake, unruffled by the chaos of life around us, and receptive to whatever arises. And just as the lake is held in its basin, cradled by the earth, come wind and sun and rain, we can hold and support ourselves with compassion. Let's close by taking one last moment to enjoy the tranquility of Lake Caterly, with that sense of a person we cherish by our sides, before taking this sense of peace with us as we set about the rest of our day.
Your mind is a powerful thing. When you fill it with positive thoughts, your life will start to change. And now for the joyful handpan and flute melodies of Malt Martin and Jobina Diaz. Joyfully enjoy. We are shaped by our thoughts. We become what we think. When the mind is pure, joy follows like a shadow that never leaves. Buddha. And now, our time for silence. Today, I choose joy. I am open. I am joyful. I am loving. I am confident. I am resilient. I am free. I am peaceful. Namaste. Peace, love, and joy. Next week, we'll be doing awakening, but if you'd like to stay on, I have a little bonus edition that you might enjoy.
question. Could you tell me who you're down with? See, cause all I know is that I'm down with G.O.D. You know what G.O.D? Yeah, you know me. You know what G.O.D? Yeah, you know me. You know what G.O.D? Yeah, you know me. Who knows G.O.D? Everybody, yeah. Come and join the chorus, the mighty, mighty chorus, which the morning star began. The Father of love is riding over us. What have you done for him lately? Ooh, yeah. What have you done for him lately? He watches over everything, so we sing joyful, joyful, Lord. We adore thee, God of glory, Lord. Wonderful art thou art before thee. Mary, Son of the Father, clouds of
All right. I hope you had a wonderful time and carry this joyfulness in your hearts. Namaste.